So there is a Conservative think tank called the Heritage Foundation, and they say the records are of immense public interest in light of the Duke of Sussex confessions of illicit drug use.
Well, let's go to our royal and showbiz reporter, Kinsey Schofield, our expert on illicit drug use there, from celebrities and personalities and politics. No, I'm not saying you, I'm saying you know of those who maybe got into trouble before with all of this sort of thing, Kinsey. So what way do you see this going today?
I mean, I think that this is going to be really interesting because the Heritage Foundation is arguing that if Prince Harry was given special privilege to come into the United States and to live here, that it's proof that the Department of Homeland Security is, not doing their jobs, and they are to blame for the crisis at our borders. I mean, it's a bit of a stretch, but it's a pretty good argument. And that is what the Heritage Foundation is saying, to try to convince this federal judge to ensure that they can have access to Prince Harry's visa application. So today, the judge is going to listen to what the Department of Homeland Security has decided, whether or not they want to release Prince Harry's documentation. Their argument is that they don't have his permission to release it because it's confidential. And if the judge does not like their answer, he could decide to release it because he does feel like it's valuable information for the public.
If he's seen to have been lying when he's spoken openly in his own memoirs about drug taking, then he could be accused of fraud, presumably.
Absolutely. But, I don't know, with him being so casual and so open and almost irresponsibly gloating about his relationship with drugs, if he'd even lie about it, Isabel. I think we really are looking at a situation where the Biden administration likely gave, cut this guy a break, gave him a favor. And I think that could be really embarrassing for this administration.
Indeed. And has it been quite widely covered over in the States, this particular case?
It's really not. With Trump is the guy. He is the headline. And then we had the recent headlines over the last 24 hours about these potential audio tapes involving Biden in a $5 million, Ukrainian blackmail situation, or insurance, as the individual had referred to it. So some much bigger headlines over in the States right now.
But a massive headline would be, and is it a possibility, are we looking at a possibility, if the judge rules to reveal Harry's, what would you call it, his statement, his form, his application, the very thing. Could Harry find himself booted out of America?
I think that's a long shot, but anything is possible. I think under a Trump administration, he could have, should have been worried about something like that. But, I also wonder what the process was like, because they were in a panic to come here from Canada, as we were all shutting down because of the pandemic. So was there did he get a little special treatment because of the chaos that was going on in the world at the time? I just don't know.
Well, thank you very much indeed for telling us what you do know, Kinsey. Appreciate it. Thank you very much indeed. Speak again soon.